Hello and welcome to another Heroes of Newerth Hero Spotlight. This week we'll be featuring Shadowblade, who's a mysterious hero that can shift into many forms which grant him both defensive and offensive bonuses. Gargantuan Blast, which is Shadowblade's first ability, is an instant cast stomp that damages and slows all enemies around him, and also grants a temporary buff to Shadowblade's armor and strength. This drastically reduces the amount of incoming damage from both physical and magical sources. As you can see, while checking the rune, Shadowblade is caught by Emerald Warden. He quickly uses Gargantuan's Blast for the bonus health and armor, which proves to be just enough to get away alive. Shadowblade's second skill, named Feint Siphon, calls forth Feint's form, which lunges him at the target hero, dealing damage to them. Now, with this skill, Shadowblade also gains bonus movement speed as well as agility, and all of this being in addition to siphoning a portion of the enemy's damage, which of course in turn adds to his own for a short while. Just remember that this ability can be used to leap over barriers such as Behemoth's Fissure and Pharaoh's Wall of Mummies. Feint Siphon is great for early game harassment. With a low mana cost and cooldown, it can be used to siphon enemy heroes' damage, preventing them from landing last hits for its duration. In addition to this, it really synergizes well with Gargantuan's Blast, which allows him to leap at an enemy and steal their damage while both slowing them and boosting his defenses. Shadowblade's third ability, Soul's Sight, assumes the ranged form of Soul, helping him deal additional damage based on his intellect, which is similar to Vindicator. The secondary effect of Soul's Sight spawns an eye with a small range clear vision around his current area when cast. With the vision granted from Soul's Sight, enemies who flee can be sniped down as they attempt to escape. The ranged bonus of Soul's Sight can also help early game, especially against aggressive lanes such as Amun-Ra and Monarch, allowing Shadowblade to grab creep kills and harass from a distance. Shadowblade's ultimate ability, Essence Shift, mimics the target's primary attribute and adds a percentage of that stat to his own until either he dies or if Essence Shift is used again. While essentially a passive that lets Shadowblade fill a multitude of roles, this spell can be used in a pinch, granting a boost of health if used on a strength hero. When compounded with Gargantuan's Blast, Shadowblade can be really tough to kill. With Ra and Monarch attacking Shadowblade, he quickly copies the essence of Ra, helping him gain a few hundred bonus health, which allows him to survive the vicious attack. Feint Siphon can target allied heroes as well, providing additional versatility such as leaping over Behemoth's Fissure to escape. Here, Shadowblade initiates with Gargantuan's Blast to mitigate damage for the oncoming fight, followed by using Feint Siphon to leap across the skirmish to kill a fleeing Glacius. While being focused, he uses Gargantuan's Blast again due to its low cooldown to make a narrow escape with Gauntlet's help. Instead of using Gargantuan's Blast here to attempt tanking the oncoming burst, Shadowblade instead uses Feint Siphon on an enemy creep to leap to it, just barely avoiding the oncoming meteor. Thanks for watching, and remember, Shadowblade will be making his entrance in Newerth this Friday, along with a fabulous max patch filled with presents.